Hello, my name is Taylor DeVary, and I'm here to talk about ethics in YouTube by asking a simple question. Is it ethical to force content to meet algorithm metrics in order to get more views on YouTube? The main key points I'll be discussing today are what are the guidelines for YouTube, what makes a video popular, learning about the AI system for YouTube, steps to make a video popular on the site, and ethical reasoning to manipulate the system. First, let's take a look at the guidelines. The guidelines are broken down into 12 different categories: nudity and sexual content policy, policies on harmful or dangerous content, hate speech policy, violent or graphic content policies, harassment and cyberbullying policy, spam and deceptive practices and scam policies, policies on threats, copyrights, protecting your privacy, impersonations, child endangerment, and etc. Well, there are three main types of metrics to get a video on the trending page of YouTube: percent viewed, watch time, and session time. Percent viewed, meaning how much of the video is actually being watched. Watch time, meaning if a video is longer, how many people are watching that video all the way through to the end. Lastly is session time, or time spent on the website. This is quite simple as it ties into a topic that is also going to be discussed later in this video. As videos that use these metrics, they also tend to use keywords to help people search for them. And for example, in your browsing history, if you use certain keywords, they can be brought up as well to lead you to these videos. For example, if you're a girl and you're wanting to know different hairstyles that you can try out for yourself, you'll use your search engine to look up hairstyle tutorials. And what will happen is once you go onto YouTube, it will take that information and put it into topics that you can look for videos. So it will most likely bring up more hair tutorial videos that you can watch that are catered to what you are searching for. Content creators use this information that is available to anyone in order to create what they film next. By catering to their audience. And by catering to an audience, these creators can manipulate their videos in order to get seen by more people and to be able to hit those three YouTube metrics that make up the trending page in order to get seen by even more people. Bringing up the ethical question of, is it okay or not to target their content to trend by using these highly searched keywords and topics that are given through the analytics that can be easily looked up. To learn about the AI system for YouTube, you must also understand how it works with the YouTube algorithm. So how to understand YouTube's algorithm? Well, the algorithm for YouTube is actually an AI system that is trying to learn. And this system is continuously learning and updating by making decisions and taking actions for those decisions. Well, the workers at YouTube actually update those guidelines and input that into the AI system algorithm every year. And this helps to get a better response for those who are on the site and try and get the best response for each audience member. With these updates, the AI system does its continuous learning and updating through thousands of experiments for each type of update that is possible that workers at YouTube can try out for the next year. This is in order for YouTube to reach its main goal, which is getting people to stay on the site as long as possible, which makes YouTube more money the longer you stay on the site as the audience member. Studies show 25% of all YouTube videos were used for the total data set. The study looked at the relationship between the different metrics YouTube uses in its algorithm to the videos themselves, to look to find if the videos that were doing very well met those metrics for popularity, and to calculate the relationship to one another. The study found that if content creators use the metrics to manipulate their videos that in order to gain popularity, that those videos would do far better on the trending page compared to those creators who did not use those metrics. As the AI system learns and grows, it is calculating local algorithms of information about everything. Then it combines all the local algorithms into larger groups that are combined and stretched over a global scale. And this helps YouTube's AI system continue to learn and grow. It then combines all those local algorithms into larger groups that are stretched over a global scale. And this scale helps YouTube's AI system continue to grow and learn and grow its trending page, per se, for the global scale of clustering algorithms that are collected. And this means more content creators are looking at these global scale algorithms in order to manipulate their content in their videos to more of a global audience, in order to gain polarization of audience members to watch their content on YouTube. From a study that was done by looking at over 12 million users, the research found shows that people who share the same views on certain topics are more likely to search for those topics. Meaning, if you have a huge audience that shares the same idea viewpoint on an issue, you can create a video about that issue from that shared viewpoint, and you are more likely to get a higher growth rate in views than you would for another video that has the opposite viewpoint, or even somebody else who has a different video. This is done by looking at a person's browsing history, and this gives YouTube access to present videos in a certain way to an audience member. As for example, if you tend to search for more gaming related information on a regular basis, then YouTube takes that data and uses that to input itself into their AI system to create a list of content that you most likely would be interested in to watch. In this example, it would be getting more gaming videos and shows content that is related to what your browsing history is, by tailoring the video content list to you on a personal basis. Now we'll get into the discussion using examples and trick techniques to help make a video popular and get more views by drawing people into your content. For example, I have created 2 thumbnails that can be used for videos, mainly in this case gaming video thumbnail titles. And I'll be showing you how these thumbnails can also use titles in order to draw viewers into their content creator's video for them to get that view number up. Well, the first video thumbnail we have is just a plain 1-color background with the catchy name title of what this person is doing. So in this case, they are playing Fortnite Battle Royale, and the title just says 50 subs. In YouTube terms, that would be 50 subscribers. Are they hitting that? Are they celebrating getting that? We don't know. This would be an example of what not to do in manipulating to get that viewer to draw into your own video just by looking at that thumbnail content. It tends to be harder to get that audience member drawn in and wanting to click your video. While in the second video thumbnail clip, we have a video title thumbnail. The title draws in viewers questioning what is the quickest win ever in the game. Here it's just like Fortnite Battle Royale, but in this case you don't show the game title, as most people, when a game or a topic is trending or popular, they will know right away just by the images from that. So here we have the launch bus that the players drop out of. We have a character skin that is popular and fairly new. Drawing in that character. Would that content creator be using that skin when playing the game? They also have the quickest win ever title with a little bit of graphic towards that same font that the game developers created for it. And it has the nice shadowing behind it, so it draws audience and viewers into that. And then also you have like a number 1 victory royale. So people are wanting to click on that video a lot more, thinking, oh, what is going to happen? How is this person getting the quickest win in the game ever? What will happen? And people can speculate and draw in to more viewers for how that game or that video is going to look and what it's going to portray within its content. Some experts believe that manipulating somebody's video to meet the YouTube's algorithm actually distorts reality. The Guardian actually even discusses that using an example of the 2016 presidential race and how theories and fake news was put together in order to, what would say, manipulate how people would view the election and how people would view the candidates at hand, and how it has uncovered evidence suggesting YouTube was disproportionately prompting audience members to watch pro-Trump and anti-Clinton videos throughout that election, especially closer to the 2016 elections. Another case where people disagree with manipulating videos towards getting more views on content for YouTube is an example that the New York Times gives, where fake videos are coming into play by even tracing a person's face and using that manipulation to put a person's face on another person's body, using artificial intelligence video tools, making it harder to depict what is real and what is fake at times. And also this could be used from content creator standpoints in posting videos that are more towards a certain person that is trending or popular at that time, and using that said person's image of their facial recognition tools in order to create a video where they have that person's face on a different person's body doing various tasks in order to gain more views for their own purposes of their own video. From a business standpoint on if manipulating the system is okay to do, most businesses would say, yes, it is okay to manipulate the system, as the businesses would tend to use the veil of ignorance in order to get the most views on their content, as they are using this information to stay ahead of the rest of the business competition by taking advantage of it and putting it to a good use for their company. So they are actually using this system and these tricks in order to stay ahead of the game and keep themselves ahead compared to competitors. For example, if you have a brand that you know does amazing, you need to continuously keep up those standards, keep ahead of the game in order to stay ahead, which most companies would agree with. In the end, would it be ethical to use this information to manipulate the algorithm to get more views on a video for YouTube? Personally, I would say yes, but only you can be the judge of that, as it can be different from each case. But from my understanding and research findings, I would say yes, it is ethical to manipulate your content in order to get the best and most it can do for its performance. So yes, I would say it is ethical to manipulate the algorithm in order to get the best and highest performance you can possible on YouTube.